Hi guys, welcome to JD's Kitchen and thank you guys for stopping by. Today I'm going to share with you guys how I make my crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside Accra banana recipe. So to begin with, you're going to need these ingredients, very few: banana, cassava, and some salt. So you're going to start by cutting open your cassava, and then you're going to have to grate your cassava. Now if you have a very powerful blender where you can blend this cassava without putting in water, then you can go ahead and use it. This is the consistency of the cassava you want to achieve after blending. Some people go ahead to squeeze out all the water from their cassava, but I like mine moist on the inside, so I'm going to leave my cassava like that. I move over to my bananas, I peel them and then I mash them. You can use a potato masher if you have one, but you actually are not trying to achieve a very smooth or runny banana consistency. Now I go ahead to add a pinch of salt and then I use my whisk to just mix it. This part you can actually skip, you don't need to use a whisk, but I just like using it because it gives me, I feel like, okay, my salt has been properly mixed. Now I go ahead and add my cassava into the banana in small batches. As you can see, I'm adding slowly. Now a lot of people make their Accra in such a way that when they are molding it to fry, it's hard in a way that they can actually roll in between their two palms. But with this one, you cannot roll it in between your two palms. If you try, it wouldn't work when you have this consistency. So this is how you're going to mold it. You're just going to put is quantity in your hand. If you know the shape of Accra, you want to make it to be a little bit bigger, because with Accra, when you fry it, with Accra banana, when you fry it, it shrinks. Unlike other other dough or fried snacks, African snacks, when you put them in oil, they swell, of course, probably because of the yeast. But with this one, when you put it in the oil, it shrinks. So you want to make it a tad bit bigger than the regular Accra size that you know when you put it in oil and it fries, is going to go down to the regular Accra size. So this is how you want to mold it. I advise you to use this consistency because you're going to achieve crunchy on the outside and then soft on the inside Accra banana. So for a lot of people, I think you might find it difficult, but I'm telling you, you can do it, because a lot of things like this used to be so difficult for me to achieve when it comes to cooking. But right now I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm going to try it, I'm going to fail, and then I'm going to try it again and I'll succeed. So go ahead and try this recipe exactly the way I've done it. You want to get this consistency after you've mixed your cassava and your banana. Let it not be too hard. I see a lot of people adding gari. I mean, you can actually make it just with gari depending on the consistency you want, but I'm imagining how dry it can be when you use less banana and a lot more gari. But I think people have different preferences, so try this recipe and it's going to be yummy. Okay, and you comment, tell me in the comment section when you try it, share it with somebody so they can try it. You see, I have made my Accra banana balls, and then I put my oil on the fire. Once it's hot, I go ahead to drop my Accra into the oil so it can start frying. You want to be careful during this particular phase because the oil can easily jump back and then burn you. So you want to be careful how you're dropping in your Accra banana balls into the oil. Now one thing you're going to notice is when you put in the Accra, it doesn't come above the oil like other fried doughs will come up, would raise and come above the oil. It doesn't do that. But you're not advised to take your spoon and start turning it immediately. You want to wait when it starts getting a little bit brown, then you go in with your spoon now, and then you try to mix, you try to turn it, and then if they are stuck together, you just open them up. And they are stuck together because I filled the pot. Like when I was putting these Accra bananas into the pot was really full, but you can see that because it shrinks, it's now, there's a lot of space now that you see in the oil. But when I just put it in, the pot was really full. So because it was full, they stuck together, and now I just had to use my frying spoon to get them to leave each other's side. Okay, so now you're just going to want to have your Accra banana to get to golden brown. Most times when they sell Accra banana in Cameroon, you see it in the bucket, it's actually coffee brown, like really brown, but I like mine golden brown. I don't want it to get too brown, and I find that after frying it and you leave it, it gets even more brown. So I think this color is perfect, and I fried it for about 10 minutes on medium heat. You don't want it to get cooked on the outside and then the inside is still raw. And now we have our delicious Accra banana, and I'm going to be eating it, of course, with hot pepper sauce. If you want to see how to make that hot pepper sauce, I have a recipe on this channel. Just go ahead to search for it on the channel, you'll find it, or maybe I'll link it down in the description box. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please do try this recipe and tell me how it turned out for you. Share it with your friend and your friend's friend and your auntie and your auntie's auntie. Thank you for watching this video and have a wonderful day.